So the next is actually a team. We have Alexia, Alejandra, Rebecca, Julian. If you guys want to boot up your screens or whatever, share your screens and unmute with whoever, we're ready for you.
Okay, we are UNIST. We're a group of 4 different girls who are helping unite the nation by being vocal about women's rights and therefore paving the right way, united for women. We are high school students from Tec de Monterrey, Prepa Tec Santa Catarina, and we generate this idea for a project in an elective course that challenged us to explore one of the UN's SDGs and come up with a solution using technology, health, and sustainability. From the beginning, our main concern was SDG number 5, gender equality. So we researched it and we found the different targets and we came up with a solution.
Okay, so our problem is gender inequality, and we believe that the biggest issue with this SDG is abuse. Worldwide, approximately 35% of women have experienced either physical or sexual violence. And now, well, violence against women may take many forms, such as domestic abuse, to online or street harassment, bullying, forced or early marriage, amongst many others. This issue has interfered with women's day-to-day ability to live normally. In Mexico, an INEGI survey demonstrated that 7 out of 10 women have experienced violence of some kind in their lives, and almost half of them, 43.9%, experienced domestic violence. Also, additionally, as the pandemic started, domestic abuse showed to be one of the most serious matters to attend. Our main focus is Mexico, since we would connect the emergency contacts to local places to help, but we would love to make this go worldwide.
Our product is an app. Our main idea was to include it, as you can see in this picture. We wanted to make, well, Dome is an app where it would be included as like the settings. So we wanted to be a smartwatch that has our application like by default. So the women who are victims wouldn't have to hide it from whoever is like being, if it's their spouse or a family member or just whoever they see, they can have this as like protection. And we chose the color purple since it's the color that represents domestic violence. The home sign, we think it speaks for itself, and the name is Dome because it represents the word domestic and home in kind of a secretive way. The features of our app are some of them, the main ones are here. It's the heart rate, GPS, microphone, camera, and information that we would like to, like, our app would also include the information about lawyers, abuse organizations, like to inform yourself, because not many people like maybe are going through the same thing, but they know other women who are. And so the microphone, it could serve as proof, and like it could have these evidences, or like, because sometimes you can't like film, so that would help as well to have a microphone. The heart rate monitor it's able to capture and increase heart rate. So when it's triggered, since it would be like a smartwatch, in cases of being triggered, it can give you like the emergency contact and authorities and like a timer in order that you can put like, yes, I want you to contact services, or no, I'm fine. And that would like go, the trigger warning would go on itself. The camera, when turned on, well, it will record the situation the victim is in. And the GPS is like the main feature because it will track the victim's location at all times. And the location, when needed, could go directly sent to the authorities for your emergency contacts as well.
Thank you all for listening, and thank you for this amazing opportunity of presenting our ideas.
Thank you all so much. I might have missed it, but have you guys coded this app yet? Or is this in the idea stages? Where is it at in process?
We're still coding this app, but we're still like prototyping. Well, we're still adding features and still like brainstorming of what else can we add. and we're like in the testing times.
Age,
Ladies, this is awesome. I can see so many world-reaching applications for this, but just focusing on domestic violence initially is by itself just, you all really thought out of the box, but at the same time made sure you were addressing a real need. That's I just can't. That is awesome. It really is.
Thank you.
So how did you learn the skill? Did you learn in school? Did you teach yourselves? How did you get the tools to put this together?
Yes, we learned in school to code and to program like for 2 years almost. Yeah, 2 years or 3 years. And our teacher also helped us out. He was a coach to us, and every like doubt we had, he would always help us out.
Yeah, I think also this semester, it was a class that was dedicated to creating applications. So like ideas related to sustainability or to, like we decided an SDG, but it wasn't as a computer course. It was more of like creating something outside of the box and innovative. And so that's why most of it was just like coming up with the idea and really like beginning to create a prototype or a brand for ourselves.
I'm curious for especially some of those that might be watching and others that might be interested in creating their own apps. What was some of your basic coding languages you used in this? It was an app, so I'm assuming maybe Python, or tell us a little bit about what you used to code your app.
Right now we're using Thunkable, and yeah, we like a lot of like Thunkable. We only had learned to use that app. We haven't used Python or any other one, but we're using Thunkable right now.
How are you hoping to get this app out there to the world? Are you going to put it in the iPhones, Apple Store, Google Play, download from a website? How do people find this app once it's ready to go?
Yeah, part of our like marketing strategy, we had thought out, like for a lot of time, we had many like activities that were not even related to coding, and it was just like, what are your budget, what's like the materials, the listing and everything. And we had the idea to include it like in Apple or in softwares that also have smartwatches, because it like would make it more like feasible and also easy to not only like have to buy the smartwatch in itself that includes the app, but if you already have like, there's a lot of different styles nowadays that have like just to know your heart rate or for exercise, and to include Dome into that and explore different areas, maybe in Google Play, or, to investigate where is more convenient and just become a part of women's everyday lives. That's
fantastic. If you had one ask to put out in the world to say, this is how people can support us, what would you ask? I mean, we've got a whole audience here. What would you ask the world on how they could support you in this journey?
Well, I think we could ask to, mostly since we are not like as experts in the coding world, to like anyone who is part of that whole like business, to just maybe find ways to make it the most practical and advanced as possible. And I think that would be where we could have like areas of opportunity to better our idea, so it doesn't stay as well just an idea and could actually become a great app that helps women. And so in that area, I think the technological side would be where we could have like lend a hand or have a helping hand.
That is awesome. I'm hoping there's some coders out here, some tech giants that you're watching this, because this is a good one. I see this going very far. You all have done, like I said, a miraculous, just wonderful job. Just the thought process behind this, as well as, like I said, this could be bigger than what you even think it is. This is awesome. And considering that you're focusing right now primarily on Mexico, we know this is a global problem. So yeah, ladies, this is awesome. Like I said, again, tech giants out there, if you're listening, we need you.
That's fantastic. Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
I wanted to add that for this, for us, like having this idea, we use the scamper technique, and it was a technique that our teacher told us to use, and it was a really helpful technique because we thought of a lot of ways and a lot of other prototypes, and after using that technique, we came with the best idea possible. I think so, and I think we came through with this awesome idea, and I really like it.
And I'd also like to give a big shout out to our teacher, Arturo Mendez, who was always there to help us and who introduced us to this project.
Yes, I want to thank Arturo as well. He inspired us with thinking bigger than we thought, just as Crystal Gamble, if I said your name right. We didn't think this would go this big. We started off just thinking about a problem, and then Arturo helped us make our ideas bigger, and well, now we're here presenting it to you.
Thank you all so much. It was a fantastic presentation. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see where it goes.
We're excited. Thank you.